This is Tom Cruise if he were not famous, if he were poor and normal. This is XVALA. We're going to talk about this new piece, Tom Cruise. There's a lot of detail to this piece. When you see it, you will catch various versions of Tom Cruise. There's a South Park Tom Cruise, internet memes. Tom Cruise, paparazzi shot of Tom Cruise in there. Something from one of his movies is in there. Of course, they've all been customized by yours truly. There are these other faces that surround Tom Cruise, along with my caption, Fear Google. So it's all come together, everything you could ever want in Tom Cruise that's been on the internet in one piece. So enjoy the rich fullness of this masterpiece. Let's take a look at Tom Cruise at the Meme Ranch. We got some video of me putting the piece together. You can see how I use my hands stapling the piece together. There's this picture of Tom Cruise on the internet, and he's got his head shaved. This is the Tom Cruise trademark. Pretend like the wind's blowing in my hair. He has his hands like this. He's like, I'm highly suggesting you get in on this Tom Cruise action. If you were to buy a Warhol or a Basquiat in the 80s, you'd be a multimillionaire today. Don't be the loser who loses out on being the millionaire. Buy XVALA. Google my wiki. Welcome to the XVALA meme ranch. This is the Tom Cruise meme piece that I did. It's the first thing I've stretched in here. I actually did it a long time ago, just as a raw canvas. So anyway, it's been sitting around and I finally got around to making it into a finished piece. The most prominent thing on here is this Tom Cruise meme. If you were to Google this, it would be what celebrities look like if they weren't famous. But I think what they really mean by that is if they were normal or if they were poor. Any normal poor person become famous on the internet, but they still are gonna look like this in the beginning. They start out like this and probably end up like this. Who knows, maybe this is Tom Cruise's future, we don't know, but it's certainly not who we know him as. This idea of having an alternate reality, we're filming. It's an alternate reality scenario, so it's very science fiction. It would be like, what if Tom Cruise were to wake up and he was, in his head, still Tom Cruise, but everybody saw him this way and didn't know who Tom Cruise was. He's just a normal poor person in the world. He just looks like a hillbilly redneck in all denim at a Walmart. Nothing against Walmart. This is a Tom Cruise if he were not famous, if he were poor and normal. And it's the most featured part of this art piece, this meme. And you can see here, I can put it right over, and there he is. And of course, I've done things to the original image to make it even more original. See, here he is here. Move him over here, right there. Here he is as a movie star. Here he is as a cartoon. And again, here he is, the broken robot, Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise meme. Not rich, not famous, just poor old Tom Cruise. If you were to acquire this XVALA piece, the Mr. PMX, you would actually be owning a part of internet future history. This could be a very landmark opportunity for you to invest in our culture, invest in society. People come over and they know what you're about. They see the world as very philosophical and funny. Now's the time. Jump on the opportunity, xvala.com.